BLOKESWORLD Goes to Wasteland Weekend is proudly brought to you by Cricks, EDI Transport and Management Solutions, and The Underdog Show, touring nationally right now.
Blokes, this is a show made by two. Don't change the channel. This episode's exciting and new. Blokes, get the missus to make you a snack. Tell her leave me alone. In 30 minutes come back. I'm watching BLOKESWORLD. Leave me alone, it's my only show. Watching BLOKESWORLD. Let me learn things that I did not know. Don't change the channel, it is now time for BLOKESWORLD.
G'day viewers and welcome back to the awesome episode of BLOKESWORLD. And on this episode, it's our last of our specials on the Wasteland Weekend. And if you've just joined us and you're asking yourself, what is the Wasteland Weekend? Well, let me tell you, it's probably the best 5 days you can ever spend. It's basically 3, 2, 1. It's a fully immersive Mad Max apocalyptic festival, which is held every year in the Mojave Desert, which is about 3 hours west of LA. And I tell you what, it is such an awesome event. From cars to sports to bands, they've even got a Thunderdome. I mean, we had an absolutely cracking weekend. Anyway, let's kick off this episode with one of my favourite bikes and one of my favourite cars at Wasteland. Welcome back to BLOKESWORLD. We're just down here at the Apocalyptic Bike Show, and I tell you what, there are some awesome machines here. I'm here with Radium. Welcome to BLOKESWORLD, champion. How you doing?
Goddamn good.
Awesome. You having a good day? Awesome. And how's the apocalypse been to you?
Oh, we embrace the apocalypse.
Awesome. And I've been seeing you riding around on your little pony here. What can you tell me about your steed?
This is the Impaler,
The Impaler. Look at it.
as you can see. Good for impaling.
Awesome. I'm trying to work out where these bits and pieces come from. Is this an old Jenny?
It's a nice old motor. It's stocked with shotguns and grenades. Good weaponry.
Look at it. Get out of my way. Sticks at the front there.
Yep, got my thing if I get in a hole.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, Radium, what tribe do you belong to?
We are the Red Right Hand, a tribe of two.
I like that. The Nick
Yes.
Cave tribute. I like that. So tell us a bit about the event. If someone hasn't come here, how would you explain Wasteland?
Nuclear fun.
Yeah, good call.
Nuclear fun.
Yeah, I like
It's
that.
Halloween in the apocalypse for adults.
Yeah,
It's the best.
yeah.
Get your out here.
Awesome. I call it Coachella with petrol. Or Burning Man with V8s.
With
you know?
Burning Men.
Yeah, awesome. Now, everyone's bikes are getting judged. Is there any bikes in the paddock here that you're a bit worried about? That you might see as a competitor?
That was number one last year. This was number two, number one the year before. I was actually number two last year. So we got some good players here, but every year people step it up and they just get more and more creative.
Well, he added this to himself.
Oh, mate, that's awesome, mate. I tell you what, Radium, don't worry about getting a trophy because a part of BLOKESWORLD, we'd like to present you with a koala.
Oh, that's
Best in show. Thanks a lot, champion.
for the
Hey, is
Red
it-
Right Hand.
Viewers, we're down here at the truck show. I've just bumped into Lethal. G'day, Lethal. Welcome
How
to
you doing?
BLOKESWORLD.
How you doing?
Yeah, really well, mate. Oh, mate, I've just got to say to you, well done. What an absolute piece of art you built, hey?
Thank you.
What can you tell me about it? Bronco, obviously?
Yeah, it's an 89 Bronco. This guy had it sit in his driveway, and I walked up to him, asked him how much you want to sell it for. He said, "What do you got?" And I told him $600 and a beat up generator. And he said, okay, it's yours.
That's
So I picked it up.
absolutely awesome, hey? Let's go down and look at some of your work. So you did this all at home?
Yes.
All this welding
I'm a
work
welder
your own,
fabricator, yes.
eh? Oh, that's awesome. Got your quick draw knife there?
Yep.
Got your
Well,
axe?
everything comes out.
And whereabouts do you call home?
I live in Oregon.
So how did you get this here? On a truck?
A
or?
trailer.
On a trailer,
Yeah.
I'm surprised how many people drive these cars around.
Yeah, well, I'm probably gonna make it street legal out there.
Check it out, you can make this street legal in America. That's awesome. I love how you've got everything really well protected,
Oh yeah.
and you've gone around the
Just
yard
about.
and used every spare bit of everything. Is that like an old roof rack?
This right here?
Yeah.
No, these are hospital bed. They're things that used to hold people in.
Yeah, the side rails.
A lot of this is, see?
Yeah,
Right here. Yeah. This is an old hospital bed chain.
Classic, well done. That's awesome. And what are you running for a gun up there? So you got a Mercedes logo?
Oh
with your
yeah.
sight?
So this
That's
is actually a baffle off a World War II tank. And then
That's
the rest
awesome.
is just an oil pump and stuff like that. Mercedes emblem.
Oh mate, that is absolutely awesome. Oh, Knuckles, well done.
Don't change the channel and go get yourself a beer. BLOKESWORLD will be back in a minute. You know it feels like a year, but we promise it will be worth the wait. This is BLOKESWORLD, not fake news or clickbait.
Welcome back to BLOKESWORLD and the Wasteland Weekend. It's the end of the world. Bring beer and a friend. Let's now get the down low from our man.
Oh, viewers, it's 1,000,000 degrees. I'm just about to enter the main street, but before I do, I have to stop and have a chat to the War Boys and the legend himself, Scrotus.
Welcome.
Scrotus, welcome to BLOKESWORLD. How you doing,
Welcome
legend?
to the Wasteland. I'm doing fantastic as always.
Awesome.
Yes, it's what we do.
Jeez, I tell you what, your War Boys are busy, aren't they?
Oh, we stay busy.
How great is this event? I mean, this has been on our bucket list for so many years now. How would you explain this event to someone who's never been here before?
Well, it's not quite an event for us as we just are here our entire lives until we die. But for you civilians, I would say coming here is a combination of suffering and ecstasy, depending on the time of day.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
And so before the apocalypse and before everything went pear-shaped, what did you used to do?
In my past life, I was a musician and a aspiring filmmaker. Unfortunately, the bomb dropped, and you know the rest of that story.
I hear you. I hear you. Respect. Well, I got lots of love for you and your whole family.
Thank you.
For all the War Boys and all users of zinc cream out there. War Boys!
War Boys, sound off! You Australians are looking for adventure, join Immortan Joe's army. It's the best one in the Wasteland.
Good. The cars here, they're amazing. Need to have a chat with Waffle. How you doing, champion?
Good, man. How you doing today?
Yeah, really good. You having fun?
Absolutely. It's Wasteland. How can you not?
How much fun is this place, eh?
It's fucking fun.
I can detect a little bit of an accent there. Whereabouts are you from?
I'm from Las Vegas.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, you know what? But I was in Australia once.
Yeah, nice.
So now I get a little bit of
Yeah,
kickback.
awesome. So you got two rides here. You got the Beast here.
Yep. So this is the Bandit.
Yep.
And she was actually used in a commercial for Borderlands 2.
Right. Okay.
So she was like used 10 seconds in the movie or in the commercial where she just busted through a sign, screamed to a stop, and then she just sat on a lot for a while. So then we found her and bought her and we redecorated her.
That is awesome. And what do we got over here?
This is a Seaskag. This is a 79 Camaro.
Yep.
That we've decorated out. Put the harpoon on. We worked at aquariums, so.
Oh, that's awesome. It's solid.
So she was actually in the aquarium as a decoration.
Well, it runs with the theme you've got running here, doesn't it?
Yeah. So that's kind of where we were because we are marine biologists by trade.
Wow, well, you must have been down to Australia then and down the Great Barrier Reef.
I did dive at Great Barrier Reef.
Yep.
I did a 5-day dive on the Great Barrier Reef.
It's kind of a must-do if you're going to have that degree, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So I went down there and did whale research, and then I went diving afterwards.
Excellent. And where about you call home, Vegas?
I'm between Vegas and LA.
Yeah, right. And this is not your first time out here?
No, this was 10.
Yeah, right. And how?
2013, we brought this in 2013. We brought her out. She won second place.
Yeah, right. Nice.
So Seaskag won second place in 2013.
Wow.
And then the next year we brought her out.
Awesome. And how have you seen it change over the years?
It's kind of interesting. Like we used to, when we came out here, there was about this many cars, and the next year there was double the cars. And now last year there was 10 times the cars. And now we're back down to where not as many as I'd expected.
Yeah.
But it kind of goes in waves, I think.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, man. And if you had to explain this to an Australian at home sitting on their lounge, what this event's about, because let's face it, this is basically an Australian movie event.
It's definitely based off of an Australian movie.
Yeah.
And George Miller actually has the same birthday as me.
Oh, good call.
So that's funny.
Yeah,
But
nice.
no, it's just a party in the desert with a little bit of theme to it.
It is, isn't it? Thanks,
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
What was your name
mate.
again? I'm sorry. What was your name?
Ado.
Ido. Ado.
G'day viewers, got some good news, bad news for you. Bad news is we've got to go to a commercial break. But the good news is I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors, EDI International Freight Management Company. They're an absolute legend bunch of blokes that really help BLOKESWORLD out and help us keep us on the air. But you want to know what they do? It's absolutely awesome. If you go to something like the Pomona Swap Meet over in America where everyone buys their old shells and their old hot rods, they will actually get it on a truck, get it shipped to San Francisco, get all your customs, asbestos, all your clearance paperwork. They'll get it in a container. Their containers are next level. They'll get it shipped right here to Brisbane. They'll get it on a truck and get sent to you. It's an absolutely awesome thing. Now, the other thing is if you can't make it overseas, what they do is they have scouts over there. So if you find a car, they can actually send other scouts out there to take a stack more photos, have a real good hard look at the car and the body, just in case you don't always get to see that stuff in photos. As well as that, if there's a car out there and you haven't found it, you can let them know, hey, I'm after a Mustang, or I'm after an old F100, and they'll go out there and with their contacts, they'll be able to find you one. They're an Australian company, they're absolutely awesome, they're based here in Brisbane and they're top blokes. Check them out online today.
Don't change the channel and go get yourself a beer. BLOKESWORLD will be back in a minute. We know it feels like a year, but we promise it will be worth the wait. This is BLOKESWORLD, not fake news or clickbait.
Welcome back to BLOKESWORLD at the Californian desert, where lovers of Mad Max gather the dirt. So sit back and go with the flow. Let's now cut to our Manado.
G'day viewers and welcome back to Wasteland where it's hotter than the sun. And I tell you what, there's some champion blokes. Jigsaw, welcome to BLOKESWORLD.
How you doing?
Yeah, awesome mate. What can you tell me about your bike?
It's a little project that I put together this year. I bought this probably about like 6 months ago. Standard little like 120cc dirt bike, and just slowly started chopping it up and adding pieces to it. Took a sissy bar from like a bicycle, cut it in half, and then put the skulls on there.
Nice.
Found like a lot of it's like little like things off of Amazon that you find, you know. So this is from Amazon.
That's
wrapped in-
kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
Yeah, well, I'm running kangaroo here. I've got a bit of koala right there.
Put that on the seat, you know. This is supposed to be for like an actual motorcycle. Bolted that on the underside, and kind of, you know, I'm not the handiest guy in the world, but it actually surprised me how well I actually was able to kind of get it working.
Oh, mate, well, they say the winner is the guy that's having the most fun.
Oh,
And by that, you're gold medal, aren't you?
ton of fun, dude. I love it. This is my 4th event time here, and first time with the bike, so it's been pretty cool.
It makes a big difference bringing a bike, though, doesn't it?
Oh, it's so much fun. Like, you just cruise around. You feel like way more immersed in it when you have like a bike or a car.
Because I guess you get to go see the suburbs that you wouldn't want to go see because.
And it saves your
huge.
feet.
Yeah.
You're not walking around all day. It's saving my feet.
100%. And I tell you what, there's no short of any gasoline around here.
Exactly. You got some hiding back there.
Yeah, awesome. Oh man, that's so good. Hey, thanks for your time.
Hey,
having
thank
a chat.
you. Appreciate it, man.
Hey, look, we're giving everyone a present, and I've got a present here for you.
I love
It's
it.
a sponsor of ours, Australian Warfighter Coffee.
Hell yeah. Oh, I love my
Veteran-owned coffee. Australian.
Awesome. Hell yeah, dude.
Awesome.
Appreciate you.
Unreal. Unreal.
Awesome. Thank you. This is cool as hell.
Viewers, I can't tell you how many awesome blokes we met this week. And I can't tell you how gutted I am that so many of our interviews just didn't turn out that we could be able to use them. See, it was around about 46 to 45 degrees most days, and our cameras were only lasting like half an hour to 20 minutes in the heat. And unfortunately, I lost sound, and I'm so spewing that I can't introduce you to this gentleman here, the Range Rider, with his amazing BMW. An absolutely awesome gentleman. He looked after us all weekend every time we saw him, and then at the end of the interview, he revealed to me that he had just retired after 20 years service in the Texas Highway Patrol and gave me his badge, his patch. An absolute legend. Anyway, right now, it's time for our last story at Wasteland, and it's at night time. And I should say as well, one of the rules about Wasteland is you cannot get in unless you're in fancy dress. Hence, I had my daytime attire, and this story has my nighttime attire. Right now, we're going to head down to Dinky Dive.
G'day viewers and welcome back to Blokes World, and guess what, it's night time, which means we've changed our duds, and check it out, we are living large. And there's one place we've wanted to stop, and that's the Dinky Dive stand. Welcome to the show, Uncle Pete.
Thank you very much.
Oh man,
Nice
this
to meet
guy's an absolute legend. Let's have a look at some of your things.
you. All right. So this is our Dinky Dye chili can. All right, we put wild boar chili in this every year, and we make it fresh in the back over there. Chef Rico makes it, and then we pour it into the cans.
That's awesome. And this year you've added this.
We have mother's milk, which is actually milk, coconut water, a little vanilla, and some cinnamon.
Oh, that's
So it's
awesome.
very refreshing, and it's hydrating as well.
That's awesome. So everyone buys a dish and they get a free can with their
They
meal.
get the can, they take them, and they collect them. And we change the label each year. So this is the 2024 edition.
Oh, that is awesome.
And the first 3 years that we came out here, we actually made kangaroo chili.
Wow.
So we had kangaroo meat, and then all of a sudden, I find out that it's illegal to buy or sell kangaroo in California.
Really?
Yeah, the one thing, I come from New York, so I fly all the way out here to California to do this.
Yeah.
And then the one thing that I come out here to do, I couldn't do anymore.
It's illegal.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
There you go, viewers. It's worth the airline flight just alone to have one of those cans. And I've got to say, it was amazing chili. And just like everyone here at the Wasteland, everyone just wants to give you presents. And I came home with that many stickers and patches. This gentleman here, Uncle Pete, he gave us a lighter. We left with so much booty. It was absolutely awesome. And I tell you what, we got to thank so many people across this weekend. And first up, I want to thank the backbone of this series. He's been an old mate of mine forever. His name's Tim Snyder. He runs a shop in Yucca Valley called Bad Seed Vintage. I tell you what, follow him on Instagram, Bad Seed Community. You can check out all his stuff he's got in his shop. It's got some of the coolest old school toys, records, magazines and clothing. He drove me around all weekend and made me laugh all weekend. An absolute champion of a bloke. I mean, even after this interview, we woke up the next morning and he was still on the job. And we went to some bloke's yard out near Vegas and he bought a trailer full of trikes. And we were out there looking at CR 500s and KX 500s. I mean, he's always on the hustle. Speaking about being on the hustle, let's go to a commercial break. We'll see you after this.
Welcome back
Well, viewers, that's it for our specials on the Wasteland Weekend. Geez, we had an awesome time. Make sure you're watching next week. We've still got a few more stories in Yucca Valley that I want to show you. We caught up with Australian motocross legend Jack Simpson, who's living over there at the moment, plus a whole bunch of other stuff. Anyway, taking us out right now, it's the Underdogs. Hey, and make sure to check your local paper. The Underdogs, they're touring. They're unmuzzled. We'll see you next week for more Blokes World.
These ears can hear things that your ears cannot hear. Frequencies higher than a human ear is capable of. Thunderstorms, dog whistles, distant earthquakes. If it makes a sound, it can be found with these two ears on the side of my head. I'm a dog, not a cat. I'm the best friend of a man. I'm a dog, not a cat. I can sit on command. I'm a dog, not a cat. I run around and chase my tail. I'm a dog, not a cat. I bark at the guy that delivers the mail. Bark at 2 in the morning. Woof. Bark at 2 in the morning. Woof. Bark at 2 in the morning. Woof. Double glazed windows won't stop the noise. Earplugs aren't gonna stop the noise. For